Stop. Yes, you don't scroll. Don't blink, because what I'm about to reveal just broke the entire internet. Hip-hop is reeling. Fans are speechless. Haters, they're in shock. Kendrick Lamar, the king, the poet, the silent assassin, has just dropped a diss track so lethal, so devastating that it shattered every record in the book. How crazy is it? Try 10 million copies. Sold not in months, not in weeks. In just days, the numbers are going so wild, even industry insiders can't believe it's real. But numbers are just the beginning. Because beneath those statistics is a story of backstabbing, rage, and utter destruction. The rap game's biggest names are scrambling. Text messages are flying. Insiders say friendships have ended overnight. Labels are panicking. Old alliances are dead. And Kendrick, he's not backing down. Because hidden inside this diss track is a secret no one expected. And if what I'm hearing is true, everything in hip-hop is about to change forever. Want to know what Kendrick exposed? Stick around. By the end of this video, you'll be part of the chaos that's turning legends into enemies and heroes into villains. The world of hip-hop is built on battles. But the battle lines drawn by Kendrick Lamar weren't just about lyrics. They were about legacy, pride, and payback. If you thought this drama exploded overnight, think again. This storm has been brewing for years, just waiting for someone brave enough, for reckless enough, to set it off. And Kendrick, for all his poetic calm, has always had a storm lurking beneath. Let's rewind to 2013 Control. One verse. That's all it took for Kendrick to flip the industry on its head. On that infamous Big Sean track, Kendrick didn't just name names, he threw down the gauntlet. I'm trying to murder you. Trying to make sure your core fans never heard of you. Overnight, the world split into two camps. Those who felt challenged and those who felt threatened. Publicly, rappers played it cool. But privately, text chains and phone calls were on fire. Some tried to clap back in songs that never reached Kendrick's level. Others plotted in silence, waiting for their moment. And all the while, Kendrick watched, took notes, and waited. He never rushed. He never let his anger spill onto social media. That's what made him different. He was always 3 moves ahead. The years went by. Kendrick released a Pimp a Butterfly, Damn, and scored a Pulitzer, cementing his place as not just a rapper, but a cultural force. Yet beneath every interview, every cryptic lyric, fans sensed something unfinished. There were rumors of secret beefs with other West Coast icons. Stories of tense award shows and icy backstage encounters with old collaborators. But no one could prove anything. That's how Kendrick wanted it till now. Enter 2024. The hip-hop landscape is messier than ever. Old heads are fighting to keep their thrones. New rappers are coming for the crown. And lurking behind the scenes is a storm of drama nobody could predict. Word began circulating about Kendrick's late-night studio. It's a secret project that no one but his closest crew had even heard. Producers signed NDAs. Engineers refused to speak. Even his manager was seen dodging questions at industry parties. What was Kendrick planning? Fans dissected every clue. Was it an album? A movie? A book? Then, out of nowhere, Kendrick unfollowed 2 major rappers on Instagram. Twitter erupted. Hashtag K.V's the world trended worldwide. Some said it was all for attention. Others whispered about explosive arguments at private parties. The hip-hop logs went into overdrive. Publishing inside sources claiming Kendrick felt betrayed by people he once called family. Meanwhile, the other side of the story was just as wild. The so-called betrayals weren't random. They were rooted in years of jealousy. Business deals gone sour, and public slights the world never saw. A former friend turned foe, let's call him Rico Blaze, was spotted leaving a studio angry, talking on the phone, and clearly shaken. Just hours later, snippets from a mystery track started leaking online. Lyrics full of coded threats, hints about money stolen, friendships ruined, and a secret that could ruin careers. Within minutes, fans began piecing together clues, matching Instagram stories to lyrics, and firing off conspiracy threads at lightning speed. But Kendrick stayed silent. Not a tweet. Not a post. The silence grew louder and louder until the only thing anyone could hear were the wild theories and the sound of industry insiders panicking. Then the bomb dropped. A midnight release. It's a simple title. Checkmate. Within hours, the track was everywhere: radio, TikTok, Instagram stories, even memes. The lyrics, ruthless. Every bar packed with venom. Every line a direct shot at unnamed enemies. And the production. Dark, cinematic, pulse-pounding. Hip-hop's elite couldn't look away. Even artists not involved started scrambling to pick sides. What made it even crazier was the rumor that Kendrick had turned down millions from labels who begged him to hold the track. "It's too dangerous," one exec allegedly said. "It's going to end careers." But Kendrick pressed send. And in a matter of days, 10 million copies had been sold. Spotify, Apple, and YouTube all crashed under the demand. No diss track in history had ever come close. But this wasn't just a song, it was a shot heard round the world. Checkmate didn't just attack, it exposed fake contracts, industry moles, secret messages, and leaked DISS flashed across the lyrics, sending fans into a frenzy. Screenshots began circulating. Did Kendrick just call out an A-list rapper for stealing from his own crew? Was that line about the infamous party in LA? Every lyric was a clue, and every fan became a detective. And all the while, the world was waiting for one thing. How would the industry respond? Who would be brave enough to clap back? And what, exactly, did Kendrick know that could destroy everything? City didn't sleep that night. Phones across the globe vibrated and glowed with notifications as Checkmate spread like wildfire. For some, it was the soundtrack to their morning workout. For others, it was a warning shot. But for a select few in the music industry, it was the beginning of a nightmare as the sun rose over LA. Every major rapper, producer, and manager was huddled in crisis meetings. Group chats leaked. Screenshots flew across social media. Did you hear that bar? Was he talking about us? Who's the snake? Within hours, #Checkmate scandal was trending #1 worldwide, the center of it all. A single verse halfway through the song that fans immediately knew was a direct nuke. "I gave you shelter. You gave me storms, broke bread at my table. Now, you stealing forms. Family to my face, Judas in the night. You sold our trust for clout and the label's bite." Fans didn't even need to guess. The internet erupted, calling out names. Rico Blaze, J-Lux. Even industry legends like Vi Money and Queen S. Wild theories came pouring in. Did Kendrick just expose a secret contract scam? Was he talking about a ghostwriter plot? Every lyric was dissected, slowed down, played backwards for hidden meaning, and then came the receipts. Within hours of the release, supposed insider leaks hit Reddit and Twitter. Someone posted a grainy late-night video of Rico Blaze and J-Lux arguing outside a recording studio. Voices raised, security trying to intervene. In the video, you can hear Rico yelling, "You set me up. You know I'd never cross Kendrick. This was all you." J-Lux looks away, covering his face, then shoves Rico back. The video cuts out, but not before the words, "This is going to end us all." Leaked DISS exploded online. One screenshot, whether real or fake, no one could tell, showed a message from an account allegedly belonging to Queen S. "He's going too far this time. If he keeps talking, we're all done. Shut it down or it's over." YouTube channels rushed to cover the chaos. Live streams racked up millions of views as experts. and so-called insiders weighed in. This isn't just a diss track. Kendrick just threw the whole industry under the bus. He's not naming names, but we all know who he means. Some careers are about to be over. You see that line about family turned foe? That's a shot at V-Money and the 2021 Vegas fallout. No one's been the same. Within minutes, hashtag Paris 2019 and hashtag label scandal were trending. Screenshots of old Instagram stories from 2019 surface. See Okuchi Oaks and a mystery figure, all at a lavish Paris hotel. Fans pieced together details, convinced that some secret deal had gone down, one that robbed Kendrick of millions and set this entire beef in motion. And then, the impossible happened. A second leak hit the internet. A rough, unfinished version of a response diss allegedly recorded by Rico Blaze. In a last-ditch effort to defend himself, the track, titled Fake King, was raw, angry, and desperate. Rico rapped. He talked about checkmate, but he never learned the game, playing with fire. Now he burning down the name. You called me Judas, but you, the one with snakes? This game is rigged, and you, the one who fakes. It was obvious Rico was panicking. The flow was off, the bars uneven. Fans were ruthless. Twitter roasted him. This the best you got. Kendrick just wrote your obituary. Somebody take Rico's mic away before he hurts himself. He's finished. Checkmate means game over. But the industry wasn't laughing. Behind closed doors, managers called lawyers. Labels demanded NDAs. People who'd once called Kendrick's brother were now plotting revenge or running for cover. In one especially viral moment, a live podcast with legendary DJ Spin Master K was interrupted by a call from a blocked number. All listeners heard was a voice, shaken, urgency. Tell Kendrick to stop. This is bigger than music. If he keeps going, secrets will come out nobody's ready for. And just as fans started to process all this, the biggest twist yet hit the timeline. A tabloid site dropped a bombshell. Exclusive. Secret email leak shows label execs tried to silence Kendrick offered $10 million to bury diss track. Screenshots of frantic emails between label bosses and Kendrick's team surfaced. One message read, "This release puts everyone at risk. We'll double the advance. Just walk away and it all disappears." But Kendrick's camp fired back, refusing the deal. According to an anonymous source, Kendrick said, "I don't care if it ends me. The truth comes out now." Fans couldn't believe it. Had Kendrick really turned down millions to protect the truth? What did he know that made the entire industry so desperate? The story hit every news outlet, CNN, TMZ, The Breakfast Club. Commentators debated live. This is the start of a war. People are about to lose everything. This could change how the industry works forever. The tension was unbearable. Every hour brought new rumors. Would Rico strike back for real? Would Kendrick go further and name names? Was there an even bigger secret still hidden in Checkmate? And right when the world thought things couldn't get crazier, at their Apara Cole tweeted one last terrifying message. You've only heard the first verse. The real story drops at midnight. The whole industry held its breath, because in hip-hop, one track can end careers, ruin lives, and turn legends into villains. Forever, midnight strikes. Social media is a powder keg. Thousands are glued to their phones, notifications pouring in every second. The entire hip-hop world is waiting for Kendrick's next move. Rico Blaze's desperate retaliation. But what happens is something nobody could have predicted. Exactly as at their Oracle promised. A mysterious SoundCloud account uploads a private link. Checkmate, the extended cut leaked verse, the internet goes wild. In under 10 minutes, the server crashes under the weight of listeners. Fans scrambled to reupload the track on YouTube, Reddit, Twitter each time. It's instantly deleted. It's almost like the labels themselves are behind it. But for those who caught it live, what they hear is enough to shake hip-hop to its core. The new verse isn't just a diss, it's a full-on confession. Laced with bombshells and veiled threats, Kendrick raps almost in a whisper. Check your reflection, see the scar behind your fame. You signed your soul for gold, but lost your real name. In Paris, you hid the papers, swapped the ink for blood, 3 kings at one table, but only one drew blood. The internet explodes. The Paris deal is now confirmed. Fans dig up receipts, old flight logs, Instagram check-ins, hotel photos. Even casual listeners are now convinced something massive, possibly criminal, went down in Paris. But there's more. Kendrick doesn't just accuse Rico and J-Lux of betrayal. He hints that a powerful industry veteran, long thought untouchable, orchestrated the entire scheme. He calls this shadowy figure the Bishop, a play on chess pieces, and claims, "You crowned yourself bishop, moving sideways in the dark, but I see through the smoke. And I'm lighting the spark." Speculation goes nuclear. Everyone wants to know who is the bishop. Some fans point at V-Money. Others insist it's a legendary producer, known for pulling strings behind closed doors. Has Kendrick just declared war on the entire old guard? Fake Twitter threads flood the timeline at Insider Hip Hop posts. Hearing, the Bishop is actually the head of Black Gold Records. They funded the Paris meet and buried the evidence for years. Industry is scared. At Real Rap Leaker tweets, if this is true, Kendrick has enough dirt to end a whole label. Contracts, money laundering, fake streams, get ready. Meanwhile, celebrities start picking sides. Drake posts a cryptic IG story. Some people too obsessed with chess, not enough with real life. Fans debate if it's a shot at Kendrick or a warning to others. Nicki Minaj goes live on TikTok, visibly fired up. Y'all been sleeping? Some of these dudes don't play fair. Kendrick, just showing you the receipts. I've been saying it for years. Thousands of fans flood her comments with chess emojis. Even old-school legend Nas weighs in. Posting on X, truth always comes out. Sometimes the truth is a bomb. Stay safe. Meanwhile, back channels in the industry are chaos. PR teams scramble to craft statements. Lawyers are on retainer 24/7. Rumors swirl that the Bishop himself is threatening lawsuits. No one wants their real name dragged into this digital war zone. But Kendrick isn't backing down. In the leaked extended verse, he issues one more cryptic warning. You can try to silence my voice, bury my tracks in the night, but when dawn breaks, I'll be the only one left in the light. YouTube explodes with reaction videos. Did Kendrick just expose a criminal empire? Who's the Bishop? My theory on the real puppet master. Paris, blood deals, and the end of the old guard breaking it down. News outlets like TMZ and Complex report that multiple top industry execs are in full-blown crisis mode. Anonymous sources claim record labels are monitoring all leaks and threatening legal action against any blog or creator who posts about the Paris deal. But the fire is already out of control. Late night. Another twist. An anonymous Reddit user posts a series of screenshots that seem to show an internal group chat between V-Money, Q's, and a user with the handle Bishop_official. The messages are chilling. V-Money, if he drops those files, we're all done. Bishop_official, handle it or I will. J-Lux, too late, he's gone rogue. I warned you. Bishop_official, clean it up. Last warning. Fake news. Stories explode. Insiders say Kendrick now under 24-hour security after threats. FBI reportedly monitoring hip-hop label contracts for evidence of fraud. Paris hotel staff subpoenaed over alleged illegal meeting. Fans go FULL conspiracy. TikTokers stitched together timelines, even theorizing Kendrick's last 3 videos were secret warnings about the Paris deal. One viral TikTok claims, "Look at the background in the Heart Part 6. The chessboard isn't random." That's Kendrick telling us who's next. Bishop falls before the king. He's not done yet. As if things couldn't get wilder at the Rhetorical. Returns with another bombshell: don't trust the silence. The bishop isn't the only one with secrets. The queen is about to move. Fans instantly go crazy. Who's the queen? Is it Queen S? Nicki Minaj, an unknown executive. Speculation rages for hours, with thousands of posts dissecting every line from Checkmate. By morning, the internet is split. Some fans hail Kendrick as the bravest artist alive, taking on the corrupt heart of the music industry. Others, at Queen S Army, Kendrick went too far, airing out private deals for clout. We ride with Queen S loyalty over headlines. At KDOTTHEGOAT, people mad at Kendrick for saying what the rest of the world was too scared to say. Let's get real, he's the only one not bought off. At Paris Files, you can't bury the truth forever. Paris Receipts, coming soon, watch this space. At Real Rico Blaze, just wait until the bishop speaks. You'll all be eating your words. Even verified celebs get sucked into the mayhem. Drake's cryptic emoji, tweet just a chess queen and a fire emoji, hits 1 million likes in 2 hours. Lil Baby jumps on Instagram Live, claiming, "Ain't nobody's safe no more." If you got secrets, better pray Kendrick don't write about you next. SCA drops a TikTok using the Checkmate instrumental and mouths, "This just the beginning, y'all." Her video goes viral in minutes, leaving fans convinced she knows something the world doesn't. Single quotes too. Meanwhile, the media can't get enough. CNN runs a hip-hop in crisis special, where anchors try and fail to explain the drama to an audience who's already seen 20 viral Twitter threads. TMZ runs a grainy video of what appears to be the bishop arriving at a courthouse, face covered, refusing to answer questions about label contracts and the Paris deal. Rolling Stone drops an exclusive with a former Kendrick producer who claims the industry always had secrets. Kendrick just finally said them out loud. And now, people are terrified. Radio stations run endless call-ins. Some fans weep, thanking Kendrick for saving hip-hop's soul. Others rage, blaming him for destroying friendships and putting targets on backs. One caller goes viral with, "If Kendrick survives this, he's not just a king, he's a legend. But if he falls, they'll make sure it's forever." Fan accounts start digging up old beefs. Was the infamous Vegas fight in 2021 the real start of this war? Did Kendrick's 2022 Grammy speech secretly reference the bishop and the Paris deal? Who is the queen about to move at midnight? Every lyric is a clue. Every old selfie, every tour photo, every out-of-context DM suddenly looks suspicious. Discord servers and subreddits are melting down. Users obsessed with decoding Kendrick's chess metaphors and hunting for the next leak. But it's not just fans, it's the industry itself. Managers are in hiding. PR teams are on full alert, sending out no-comment statements. Labels reportedly threaten lawsuits against anyone who says Paris and contract in the same sentence. A fake but viral news article even claims 6 major execs hospitalized with stress after Checkmate leak. Live on The Breakfast Club, Charlemagne wonders aloud, how much more is Kendrick willing to risk? And who's the next to fall? In the eye of the storm, a mysterious new Twitter account that the Queen moves starts dropping cryptic hints, tagging everyone from Queen S to Kendrick himself. Midnight approaches. The board resets. The truth will cost more than you know. The world is divided, raw with emotion. Some say Kendrick is hip-hop's last real hero. Others say he's gone rogue, burning everything down for his own ego. One thing is certain. Nobody trusts anyone. No one knows who's next, and as the sun sets, every eye is fixed on the clock. Midnight is coming. Will the queen move? Will the bishop finally strike back? Or is there one more twist no one saw coming? Because in this game, every king has his day on. Every queen can end it all. The city's electric with tension. Midnight creeps closer, each second louder than the last. Every hip-hop fan, every industry insider, every rivalry's glued to their screens, hearts racing. Bracing for the queen's move promised by at their rapperocle and at the queen moves. Nobody sleeps. Everyone wants the crown. Then, at exactly 12 a.m., the world stops. A new SoundCloud link appears anonymous, cryptic. The title, Endgame Queen's Gambit, leaked response within seconds. It's everywhere shared, deleted, reshared, screen recorded, discussed live on every platform. But it's not what anyone expects. The voice? Not Kendrick, not Rico Blaze, not J-Lux. It's a woman. Fierce, calm, and scathing. Queen S has entered the chat. Her voice cuts through the beat like a blade. She calls out not just Kendrick, but everyone, the fake friends. The power-hungry execs, the bishop, and the entire old guard clinging to their secrets. But the twist isn't just her fearless verse. It's what she reveals. 3 kings sat at the table, but only one called the bluff, while you all played for money. I was holding the real stuff. Paris wasn't your secret. The tapes belong to me. Play checkmate all you want, but the queen controls the ending. See? A track drops bombshell after bombshell. She exposes that the infamous Paris deal was set up by the queen herself. She admits she's been collecting receipts, recording deals, and manipulating moves from behind the scenes, moving in silence, making kings dance. But then, even wilder twist, Queen S claims she possesses not just dirt on Kendrick's enemies, but a tape that could ruin Kendrick, Rico Blaze, the bishop, and every major player. She raps, "You thought you held power, but I watched you trade your fate. You're all pieces in my pocket. This is my checkmate." Within minutes, the hashtags explode. Hashtag Queen S checkmate. Hashtag who has the tape. Hashtag Game A, INT over T, IKTOK. Twitter, IG. Everyone's dissecting Queen S's lyrics, searching for clues. Some say she's bluffing. Others are convinced she's about to leak evidence that will destroy the last safe reputations in hip-hop. Fan theories go crazy. Did Kendrick know all along the queen was watching? Is Queen S really working with the bishop, or is she about to take everyone down herself? What's actually on the tape, and will anyone dare to release it? News headlines blaze. Queen S hijacks Kendrick versus Rico War says she holds secret tape that could ruin hip-hop. Industry insiders panic. PR teams call emergency meetings. Lawyers demand takedowns. No one can reach Queen S for comment. On Discord, anonymous mods claim Queen S has already sent snippets of the tape to top bloggers as insurance. And then one last twist. A voice memo posted by at the Queen Moves plays a distorted female voice. The game's not over. The king made his move. The bishop fell, but the queen? The queen's just getting started. If I go down, everyone goes down. Watch your next step. The world is breathless. Is the tape real? Will Queen S burn it all down, or is this her move to seize the throne for herself? Nobody knows. But one thing is clear. The war has reached a new level. And as midnight passes, every eye is locked on their screen, desperate for the next clue, the next leak, the next betrayal. This isn't just hip-hop history. This is a battle where no one is safe. The rules change every hour, and the real endgame has only just begun. Now it's your turn. Sound off in the comments. Whose side are you on after tonight's chaos? Do you believe Queen S really holds the tape that could shatter the entire hip-hop industry? Or is this just the boldest bluff we've ever seen? Did Kendrick go too far? Or was he just exposing the truth that needed to come out? And do you think the bishop is still lurking in the shadows, waiting for a comeback whore? Is this the moment the queen takes it all? Drop your wildest theories below. You're on to see your craziest predictions. Who do you think will get exposed next? Which secret would end someone's career for good? And let's not forget, whose move is it now? The king? The queen? Or someone else in the game we haven't even seen yet? If you're as hooked as I am, smash that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell because this war is just getting started, and you know the next chapter is about to be even wilder. I'll be tracking every leak, every tweet, every diss, and bringing you the inside story nobody else will dare to cover. Oh, and one last thing, don't forget to share this video with your friends. Let's blow this story up so big, even the industry gatekeepers